What's going on, Libra? It's your girl D here with 8th House Energy, here to do the first reading for May. I'm doing it live. So, hope all is well with you guys. I'm just getting your cards ready. Libra gang. Keep in mind, this is a general read. It's not going to resonate with every Libra placement, but you guys know, take what resonates, leave the rest. You know how that works, right? This particular reading, there are going to be no tarot cards. We're going to use other divination tools to interpret the energies going on in the Libra community. So I'm just getting those cards ready for you, and then we'll begin your reading. If you need a personal reading, something that just emphasizes or just focuses on your energy, you can reach me at 8thhouseenergy@gmail.com. If you look in the box below the video, you will see my contact information and the types of readings that I offer. All right, Libra. What's going on, Libra? What's up, everybody? Glad to see you guys here with me. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your schedule to come check me of all the videos you could be watching on YouTube. You came over here to chill with me. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. All right, let's see what's going on here. All right, so we're going to get these clarifiers going, and then we're going to see what's going on with Libra for the first week of May. Oh, you guys, I did the, if you're into the astrology piece that I do or that I add in, I did the Pluto retrograde video for all 12 signs and houses, so check that out. I did the full moon in Scorpio energy because we're going to be heavy in that energy for the next 2 weeks. So I did that for all the signs as well. What else did I do for you? Yeah, I did the full moon in Libra. I mean, the full moon in Scorpio. I did the, why am I getting tongue-tied? The full moon, the Pluto retrograde, the full moon in Scorpio, and the May astrological analysis. I can't even get it together. But I did those for you guys. For those of you who like the astrology and like learning about the astrological placements and how they affect you and the people around you, I hooked you up, okay? So check those out. And we are almost ready. I got two more cards I got to get for you. This is going to be for Libra for May, the first week of May 2021. This is to set it off. Make sure you subscribe. It's free to subscribe. And that way you'll get access to all the content I post. I post a variety of readings, different types of readings. Like this one is going to be it's going to be no tarot. Okay, so there's all sorts of readings to check out. So make sure you check your other placements as well. So this first column here, Libra, is going to talk about your personal relationship with self, the creator, whomever you believe in. This second row is going to talk about your career, money, and finance. This third row all the way over here is going to talk about your love life, your family life, and your social life, okay? So with that being said, let's begin. So your self, your personal life, with you and your creator and your personal growth, your spiritual growth, that type of thing. We have the forest energy that is showing up, all right? And then along with that, we have misfortune. So whoever's going out, if somebody's going out into the woods and they're like chilling, be careful smoking out in the woods. Be careful starting a fire out there, you know, especially for those of you, I don't know what's going on in California, but you know, they have those fires every year. So just be careful going out in the woods and you know, you're smoking and stuff. You don't want a fire. You know, you don't want to be the cause of that. And it's not that you would do it intentionally, of course, but, you know, depending on how dry the moss and material is at the bottom, of, you know, on the ground and stuff, that stuff could spread so quick. The next thing you know, it's just like, you just got to run for cover. So be careful with that. The challenge here in your situation, we have runes we're using. Okay, we're using runes too. If you don't know what runes are, they are symbols. Traditionally, runes are little symbols that are put on little rocks, right? But we put them now. Well, now we can put them on cards. So we have them on cards. So this particular rune, this symbol is called Isa. It's spelled I-S-A. This symbol talks about stillness. It talks about ice. You know, basically solidness, solitude. Okay. It talks about slow to change, something that's slow to change. It talks about no movement until the ice melts. What was before and what will be after. Wait, what was before and will be after. Timeless stability. It talks about imperceptible movement at a glacier's pace. Nature reclaiming human efforts. Slow to change, stubborn, resistant, strong willed. And then we have the Five of Swords. So the outcome here, or the solution to the issue, is all about Jupiter. It's all about it's all about expansion. It's all about taking a risk. And then we have the Jack of Spades here. I'm sorry, the Jack of Clubs, which is, to me, this is the Knight of Wands. So somebody could be considering moving or relocating, is what I'm getting here. Maybe where you are, you might feel isolated and lonely. You may feel like there's nobody there that you can connect with. And you feel like, for some of you, that's not good for you. Some of you need to be around people. Some of you are too secluded or too far away from your family and friends. The challenge is that, you want solitude, I feel like. But I feel like for some of you, solitude for too long is not a good thing. So some of you, it may be a depression going on here. Somebody might be depressed about where they live. Somebody may not want to live where they are anymore. We have the misfortune card clarified with the melancholy card in reverse. All right. So I'm getting somebody's not feeling sorry about what's going on here. Let me get some more clarifiers, and I'll give you more clarity on this situation here. Okay, so we got the Eight of Pentacles. Somebody's working on something, or somebody's focused on something. Somebody's definitely focused on something here. The challenge is being focused and thinking and concentrating. Somebody may go out here to meditate, go out into the woods to meditate as well. But with Jupiter expansion, it's all about growth, being enthusiastic. Somebody might be depressed. And the challenge is, you may want to get your mojo back. Maybe you're having issues dealing with being alone. I feel like for some of you, you don't want to be alone. Okay? Because I feel like out here in the woods, it's isolated, it's alone. And some of you feel like that's a fate worse than death. Right? And it's like, you really don't want to be alone. But the thing is that I feel like for some of you, you're a bit, you could be stubborn or resistant to change. Some of you may have been dealing with people who are no good for you, and you're having a hard time moving away from those people because you feel lonely. You feel alone. Okay? But the thing is that there was too much disaster dealing with these people, persons, places, or things. It was too much of a disaster. Those relationships are doomed. They're over. So you're feeling isolated here. All right? And it's like, you don't feel bad that the relationships are over with the melancholy in reverse. I just feel like you feel alone. All right? And so the challenge is that these people that you were dealing with, they are not going to change. This is an energy of you dealing with someone for a period of time, and you ascended, right? You changed, but yet these people around you have not changed. And their behavior towards you was disrespectful, for lack of better words. Disrespectful is something that when you went through your ascension, you realize this is something I no longer want. So now what you're trying to do is you're trying to get away from that. So you're feeling isolated. So some of you may consider moving with this Jupiter energy. If you see the word expansion there, and you see there's a globe here. So some of you may consider moving or relocating, because this is like the Knight of Wands energy, and this is like the Two of Wands. So I feel like some of you are definitely considering relocating or moving. Okay, if you haven't already. Maybe some of you have already moved and you're feeling kind of lonely where you are. But I feel like the challenge is you have to give it time. You have to give it time to change, give it time to adjust, give yourself time to adjust to the new environment. Okay. Some of you have come out of environments where you're dealing with people who were not so nice, not so cool. All right. And so now you may be feeling lonely. All right. But you have to allow the change to take place for the universe, because there's healing going on right now, is what you're experiencing for a lot of you. There's a healing process that has to go on. You have to heal from the past of these disastrous connections that went on. Okay? And so with the Five of Swords here, you may be in your head about it right now. So you could be in the healing stage. And with the Eight of Pentacles, it's heavily on your mind how stubborn these people were, or how these relationships that you were in were stagnant and there was no growth, there was no life. Especially if it was a situationship that you were in with someone for years. And maybe they didn't want to, take things to the next level. So now you're ready to move on with this Jupiter energy. You're ready to move on. You're ready to physically move and physically relocate and be around people that you can connect with, like-minded energies. So that's what I'm feeling here is going on with you, with your personal and spiritual self. Let's see what's going on with your career, money, and finance. We got the cargo ship here. And then we have thinker energy. Some of you may work in shipping. Some of you may work on a ship. Some of you may work down at a dock, or you know someone who works at a dock. Some of you may be considering working overseas or working out of the area. Like here, I see a lot of travel here. So maybe some of you are interested in taking a job overseas. You're thinking about it, though, with the thought energy. Or you're thinking about taking a job someplace else. It could be on a cruise ship. It could be working at the docks. It could be a situation where, oh, you're in the shipping? Okay, boo, look it. So for some of you, you could be doing things like having an Amazon shop online where you're selling goods and services from all over the place. Some of you could have a website or a business where you're doing that. You got shipments coming in, things like that. Or some of you are thinking about getting into the drop shipping business. So the challenge in this situation here is the rune called Ingwaz, Ingwaz, Ingwaz. This talks about fertility. It talks about potency, masculinity, life force, Father God, climax, procreation. This sounds like the Ace of Wands, right? This talks about the seed ready to be planted, masculine creative energy, life bursting forth, impregnation and gestation leading to birth, building and releasing of positive energy. It also talks about climax of one's phase before continuing, physical or symbolic procreation, or starting something new. So some of you are thinking about getting into the shipping business in some way, shape, or form, or some type of trade. Okay, some of you could be considering working overseas in another location. Some of you, like I said, working at a dock, or there's some opportunities that have come up in reference to shipping and product. All right. And so you're thinking about it. And with the Seven of Swords energy here, you're not saying anything to anybody about what you're thinking about. You're keeping it to yourself. Okay. The challenge is you keeping it to yourself is what I feel like. Some of you got to be careful with your plans. Don't put your plans out there to everybody or what you're thinking about. Do some research on it. And if you're going to talk to people about your plans, talk to people who can help you. Like, somebody who's already in the business. You know what I'm saying? Don't just talk to regular people. Oh, this is what I'm going to do. Because people will shoot your energy down. They'll talk you out of it. And it might be something that's meant for you. That could be why you're getting that message from the higher self. Is because that's something that you should go into. What energy should you incorporate in reference to deciding what you're going to do? We have Virgo, the alchemist. Virgo's very analytical energy. This is very thought-provoking energy. All right. So these two cards go hand in hand, the Virgo energy and the thought card. So you're heavily into thought. So this is all about researching and analyzing what you need to do, what's involved, who's involved, how many people your product has to touch before it gets where it has to go. The type of buyers or type of seller, the type of market that you're into, what type of products they are, all sorts of things, okay? So you're looking at and investigating all of that type of stuff. So you got to be very methodical, aligned, realistic, efficient, insightful, dutiful, discerning, subtle, pure, refined, accurate, critical, nervous, and perfectionist. Some of you may feel as if you could if you embody all these energies, you would do well, because we got the Ten of Diamonds here. All right, so there's money. The diamonds represent pentacles. So cha-ching, boo-boo. Cha-ching. Okay, so if you're in the shipping industry, somebody just said they are, there's going to be money coming for you, better money if you're not already making that cheddar or that dough. If you're thinking about doing something for yourself in reference to this industry, whether you work for somebody in this industry and then you're thinking about doing something for yourself, do it. The money's going to come. Let's get some clarity on that. So what are you thinking about? So the thoughts are relocation, your house. Some of you may need to move. Okay? in references, or maybe some of you are going to be working out of your home and you're thinking about working from home and how that's going to affect you. Okay, that's what I get for some of you. But with the Seven of Swords energy, you're keeping this to yourself. The challenge is keeping it to yourself. So we got the Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah, don't tell anybody about your plans because they'll try to shoot it down. Whoever it is, I don't know who these people are around you, but just keep it to yourself, okay? Because what's going to happen is you're going to be making money, and then people are going to be, you got to be careful when you make money. You know how that is. So this is why you want to keep things to yourself, because I do see it's going to be very lucrative for you if you decide to do that. So maybe you should check into that, Libra. Do some research. There's lots of videos on YouTube about people who do all kinds of shipping, drop shipping with Amazon. Maybe you're just gonna order some product and store it and store it at your house, and then ship it out of your house. You're gonna set up a website and just take pictures of the product that you have, and then you're going to sell it, and then to whomever, and ship it to whoever it needs to go to. Just make sure you include shipping in your pricing, or a significant amount of shipping, so that you don't, spend all your profit on shipping. So, you could work with UPS, or you could work with FedEx, or you could work with, what is it, DHL, just to see, what kind of, so that might be something you may want to research as well, and find out about shipping to different places and locations and how much it's going to cost, and make sure that your buyer pays for the shipping. They should be responsible for that. That should not be your responsibility. But this looks like it might be pretty lucrative, so go ahead and set that up. All right, we got the Queen of Cups energy here. Yeah, so this is something that you really want to do. I feel like for some of you, your intuition is telling you to go with this. Yeah, because there's money here. Cha-ching! That's what's up, Libra. Get that dough. All right, so let's go on to your personal life, your love life, your family life, your social life. All right, so we got the crayons here. This is very colorful, very bright, very lively, very creative. And then we have the young woman energy. So some of you, I feel like this is an energy of you wanting to, maybe you wanting to date, maybe wanting to get out there. But let's see what else is here. The challenge is, this is the rune called Ansuz. A-N-S as in Sam, U-Z as in zebra. Ansuz. This talks about communication, answers, poetry, insight, mysteries, and knowledge. This also talks about communicating clearly from the mouth of God, spiritual clarity and wisdom, as well as acquiring the answers needed. So the challenge is, maybe some of you want to get back out there and you want to date, but the thing is maybe you don't know how or where you can go to date because of what's going on with COVID, how to connect with people. Yeah, because we got the Four of Pentacles in reverse, so you're definitely open. But that's a challenge. The challenge is being open and who to be open to. So maybe that's a concern for you. So the energies you would need to embody to resolve that is the fourth house energy. Be very private, okay? Very private. I would feel like with this Knight of Spades here, this is the Knight of, what's the Spades? I just had a brain fart. The Knight of Swords. So this is like the Knight of Swords. So yeah, don't tell people where you live, Ma. All right? Or sir, whoever I'm talking about. When you start dating people, don't allow them to come to your house right away. If somebody has an issue with that, tell them to kick rocks. Okay? But you have to be careful. You can't just be meeting someone and then, a week later you inviting them to your house, or 2 weeks later you got them up in your house, especially if you're single. You know what I'm saying? A single woman. That's no. I have too many horror stories to tell you when I was young and dumb and would tell people where I lived. Okay? You got to be guarded. You have to be careful. You have to screen these people. If you're going to date someone and meet out. If they got a problem with meeting you out, that's a red flag. There's no reason why someone should be questioning you, especially if you say you feel more comfortable. Okay? That's what the fourth house energy talks about. Do what you feel is comfortable and articulate. With the Knight of Swords, speak up and say what's comfortable and what's not comfortable for you. Don't just, be so eager to please because this person is a hottie that you allow them to, put you in situations that are, not beneficial to you. Here's the Queen of Pentacles here. So yeah, don't have people come to your home. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles represents a woman who is open to inviting people to their home. All right. Yeah, see, and then we got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So this means you're open with the Four of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles to having people come to your home. All right? And this is the challenge here. Because the challenge is that you have to, you have to keep some type of you have to communicate clearly, okay? You need to exude wisdom in this situation. Know who to know. How can I say this? Know when it's time to let someone come to your home. Know when it's time to let somebody know where you live, okay? And, that's going to be up to you. You're going to have to follow your intuition on that. All right, yeah, because when it comes to love, you have to be very careful with this Ace of Cups. All right, you have to be very careful. Um, what else am I getting from that? Yeah, just be careful when you meet people and you're out here dating now. Some of you are single now. You're out of a connection you were in. You want to be careful with, having people come right over to your house that you just met online a month ago. Like, to me personally, if I met someone, I don't think I will allow them to come into my house until, at least 30 days that I know you. And we would have to be kicking it regularly. Okay? I'm Scorpio, so I don't play that shit anyway. If I allow you in my house, it's because I like you. You understand? So very few people. But the thing is when you break up with people and they know where you live, they're assholes. So this is why you have to weed these people out. Be very careful who you're dealing with, okay? And this is where you exercise wisdom, okay? This is where you communicate with this person. You get answers from these people. You get insight from them. You communicate clearly with them and acquire the answers needed so that you can discern if you trust this person or not, because some of y'all just meeting crazy people. We all are in some way, shape, or form. So you just have to weed these people out. So that's what, this is all talking about here. Now, these are divine timing cards. Pisces season could have some significance to you in any of these situations, should you resonate with any of them. Pisces season was from February 19th to March, 21st. That was Pisces season. And we have yesterday. So something significant about any of this that resonates with you may have happened yesterday, or you were considering it yesterday. And then we have Memorial Day weekend. Okay, so maybe some of you are going to be doing something Memorial Day weekend. Maybe you'll meet someone Memorial Day weekend. Again, don't be so quick to tell people where you live. Communicate with people. Establish, you see this green energy? The green represents the pentacles. That means establishing trust, establishing a bond before you allow someone, because you're in love, to come to your house with the fourth house energy, to let them know where you live. If people are very private and you don't know what's going on with them, that's a red flag. All right, Libra, let's see if you're going to be what you're going to be spending money on this month, or are you going to be getting some money coming in? Got my money cards here. Let's see. What is Libra going to be getting coming in, if anything, or what they're going to be spending money on for the month of May? All right, we got 4 cards, Libra. Groceries, of course. You got to get them groceries. You got to cook. All right. Ooh, can I come over? See, don't be in a new neighborhood. You don't know nobody having cookouts and inviting people. Don't do that. All right. So if you just met this person, and also going to cookouts to people that you just met and you don't know, be careful of that too. Going to people's houses. All right. People go, oh yeah, I'm having a cookout, and you go over there and it's just you. Ain't nobody there yet. Red flag. So if they say the cookout start at 3, I would get there at 4, and I would snoop around to see if I hear anything or see people outside red flag. Be careful. Some of you, some type of loan, you're going to be paying on a loan. Maybe you have, if this was tuition, the tuition card would have came out. So maybe it's a personal loan, or maybe you borrowed some money from someone. Maybe somebody's going to try to borrow some money from you. Okay. But a loan of some sort. And then we have credit cards. Okay, credit card consolidation. So maybe some of you are deciding, okay, these credit card interest rates are crazy. Let me take the one that has the lowest interest rate, and let me just see if I can combine all my credit cards onto that particular card so that the interest rate is not crazy. So some of you might be taking out a loan to consolidate, credit or something like that. All right. So that's what your money situation is going to be looking like for the month of May for some of you. Take what resonates, leave the rest. And for my Libras who are in love already, or out here trying to meet something, or already snuggled up with something, let's see what's going on with you in love. If you are not in a relationship or you're not interested in a relationship, this particular section of the reading is not going to be for you, okay? Just so you're aware. 2 more cards for my Libras. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that's too many. Let's just take this. Let's just take that one. Okay. All right, Libra. So we got release. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. So this could be talking about a relationship that you're still holding on to. It could be any type of relationship. It could be a family dynamic that you're still holding on to and things didn't go right because maybe that family member was a karmic partner. Could also deal with, maybe somebody you were married to and you're still holding on. Maybe you guys are divorced and separated, but you're still emotionally attached. Or it could be a lover or a child's mother or father, whatever the nature of your intimate relationship was with this person. So it could be a friend, it could be a family member, or it could be a intimate partner. But for some of you, it's time to let go. It could be very difficult for you to do so because for some of you, that's what it is. For all of us, when we're in a karmic relationship, it's very difficult to let go. So some of you are still at that stage, or you've come to the conclusion that you need to let go. And we have, you're going to meet somebody and it's going to be a hottie. It's going to be instant chemistry. All right? Instant chemistry. But don't go to bed with them yet. Okay? The timing is not quite right. Didn't we just talk about this over here? This is what I was talking about. I love when Spirit backs me up with the Oracle cards. Yeah, so I know that the message I'm telling you is right. So yeah, don't hop into bed with anybody. Don't be quick to bring anybody to your house. Libra, please. This is a warning from Spirit about the new people you meet. Then we have addiction, because the universe is going to test you again. If you just left out of a karmic situation, the universe is going to test you again. And they may not test you with that same person. They may bring somebody new to you to see if you're still going to make the same moves you made with that person, with this new person. Meaning, okay, am I just going to throw care to the wind and I just got the phone number from this person the other day. We talked on the phone all week, so now I'm going to invite him over. Like, red flag, you know what I'm saying? Somebody has some addictions. It could be you or the person that you're dealing with. Okay? It could be sexual addictions. Okay, so you got to be careful with whoever you're dealing with. But there's some type of addiction going on. It's either you or the person you're dealing with. Underneath the deck, we have go slow. So yeah, if you met someone and the chemistry is crazy and off the chain, go slow. And don't be intimate yet because the timing is not quite right. The universe is telling me that this is a test. Whoever it is that's coming to you, it's a test. All right? That's what I'm getting from this. So just be forewarned, all right? That's what tarot's all about, baby. That's why we're here. So let's get you some advice. Let's get from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Let's get you some advice. Yeah, so the universe will test you just to make sure you've learned your lessons from a situation. So the next person you meet may be somebody that you need to be easy with. Don't jump into bed with them. Don't tell them where you live. Just go slow. All right? Now, we have all that glitters. So, there could be insane chemistry with the person. All right, but this person is not who they're cracked up to be. This is why the universe wants you to be easy when you meet this new person who is going to, just light your fire. Okay? Be careful. We have truth be told. Yeah, make sure this person tells you the truth. Ask the questions you need to ask. Make sure you get the truth from this individual. I feel like they could be hiding something from you. It could be more than just their addictions that they're hiding, but there's definitely some form of addiction that's going on. Yeah, community. So maybe this person has a reputation of some sort. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to pay 100% to the rumors that people are saying, but just keep your mind open, okay? Maybe the community knows this person, okay? And maybe they're known as an addict throughout the community, okay? But the community plays a part in this. Or maybe some of you, if you're moving to a new place, a new location, you don't know anybody, you just look and see what's going on with the community events. If you want to go out and meet somebody, because some of you want to start dating. So yeah, see what's going on in the community. All right, and then we have higher power. Yes, always, as always, underneath the deck, trust your gut, follow your intuitive nudges. All right, let's get you another set of oracle messages, and then we will wrap up your reading, Libra. Oh, I did the Men of Air series for Libra. So if you're a Libra man watching, Make sure you check that out. I know y'all hate when y'all turn onto a video and they say, hey, Empress. Like, the men don't watch the videos either. This is why I did the whole separate men's line. People want to ask me, well, where's the one for women? 90% of tarot is dedicated to women, especially y'all Libras. Y'all know, because when y'all go to the reading, they'll be like, hey, Empress. And it's like, what about the Libra man? He's not an Empress. You know what I mean? So I just want to let the Libra men know that, because I know you hated that. I know you hate that. All right, let's get 3 cards for Libra, and we're going to wrap this up. All right, Libra. So we have Grasshopper Spirit, take a leap of faith. So some of you, you do want to take a leap of faith to leave a situation. All right, radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. So the universe is telling you, yeah, go ahead and do it. I got your back. All right, this is what this card means. The 3 represents the Empress energy. So this is all about moving forward to future growth and abundance. All right, looking beautiful, looking sexy, beautiful things coming for you. So take that leap of faith so you can enjoy that. You deserve it. And then we have Hummingbird Spirit, be here now. It came out in reverse. Now, when this card comes out in reverse, let me show you what it says. Be here now. This means that you're still dwelling in the past, about past relationships, about past connections. And again, this is where this comes in. It's time for you to energetically let that go. If you're still with the person physically, it's time to physically let it go. And then afterwards, you have to energetically let go. Okay? Some of you may be to the point where you're just with this person out of habit. Okay? So now it's just time for you to just go ahead and take that leap of faith. All right. And stop focusing on the past, because this is what this card represents here. We have number 3 plus 4, which is number 7. The number 7 energy represents the Chariot for major arcana. And the Chariot represents the 4th house. And the 4th house talks about your emotions. It's ruled by Cancer. Ruled by the sun. I'm all over the place. Cancer is ruled by the moon, and it deals with your emotions and feelings. And this is like the Chariot in reverse, not being able to get over something emotionally. That's why I was saying a lot of you are still emotionally attached to a connection that you just left out of. Some of you may be thinking, oh, well, if I go out and date, that'll help me get over a person. But see, this is why the universe is going to send you somebody similar to the person you just got away from, because you're looking to try to, there's a mindset for some people where it's like the best way to get over somebody is to get under somebody new. That is the worst case scenario, because after every relationship, you need time to process it and heal. So some of you just don't want to deal with the healing process. That awkward feeling is very awkward because you've never been in that space before with this particular situation. I get it. But this is the time when you're in this space to start manifesting what it is that you want in life. Some of you are focusing on maybe getting into setting up a website or doing some type of shipping. Focus on that. Focus your energy on that. And we have Frog Spirit in reverse. It says clear out the clutter. It's in reverse. Yeah, some of you, again, this is just you still holding on to a past connection that it's time to let go of. 8 plus 2 is 10. The number 10, major arcana, is the Wheel of Fortune. And this would represent it in reverse, meaning that, this is a time here where you're not taking any risks on things. You're not taking a risk to move forward. The universe is telling you to take a leap of faith, right? And so it's time for you to do that, but some of you are hesitant because you're still holding on. And then we have Starfish Spirit. It says open to infinite possibilities. So yeah, I feel like you are open to infinite possibilities. You're just still, got the remnants of this situation that you came out of. Some of you came out of a few situations. So this is why it's so painful and hard for you to get over. Maybe you broke up with someone that you were with forever, and then you had karmic family members, and then maybe there was a karmic friendship, and you may be feeling really alone right now, and so you're dealing with that and processing all of that all by yourself, or all of these failed connections all by yourself, which is really painful. So, just don't give up. Please believe, and just know that this is not going to last for everything goes in waves, everything goes in 360s. Right? Right now, this is, like I said, 8 plus 2 is 10, the Wheel of Fortune. It's in reverse right now because you're just feeling down about the situation that you got out of. But it was a vicious cycle that you needed to let go of. It was a karmic cycle. All right? And keep your options open. Keep your possibilities open. What is this? 9 plus 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's the Temperance energy. Yeah, see, this is the universe sending you an angel, because temperance could represent an angel or sending you wisdom as well. Wisdom from the past relationships that you were in, the past connections that you were in. So just take the lessons learned, heal from it, and it'll turn into wisdom. And then moving forward, the situations that you were in that caused this much pain, you'll never have to deal with it again like that. You most certainly won't. Yeah, like I was saying, while you're in this in between stage, make your dreams real. So start focusing on what it is that you want as far as your financial stability and things like that. And sooner than later, you will be healed and you'll be able to go back out there and date in a safe environment, meaning that you're not still mentally attached to someone else, putting yourself in a situation where you just want to coat the pain and you're not paying attention to the people you're coating that pain with, who could be detrimental to your health. Okay? 5 and 6 is number 11. The number 11 major arcana is justice. Okay, that's your energy, baby. So make your dreams real. So the universe is telling you, I'm on your side right now. This is karmic justice. You've left a karmic cycle. So now the universe is going to bless you. So whatever you focus on and manifest on, the universe is going to help you to get it. All right, that's what happens when you come out of karmic cycles. The universe blesses you. So a lot of you got some blessings coming because, like I said, a lot of you have gotten out of really multiple karmic situations. And so I feel for you. I definitely do. And I'm sending my prayers out to the Libra community because you guys got this. All right. So that's what I got for you for your reading for the first week of May. I hope that it was something that could give you some insight or a different perspective so that you're able to do the things that are best for you. If you need a personal read, my information is in the box below. Make sure you check me out. Don't forget to subscribe. It's free to do so, and you get content weekly. All right, my loves. I will see you in the next reading. Take care.